Okay, wait. The interdimensional hole of pancakes, the IHOP is the most dangerous place in the universe? This thing that I thought was a one-off joke back a season ago, and then every single time I went to IHOP, I ordered the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity because of this show as a stupid reference joke, because that's my humor. It's coming back and we're going to it? I'm excited. I'm excited. Anyway, Book of Doug's aired tonight, and this is the first time I saw an episode live since Best Self, because I've been at school in this last semester. I've had classes from 6 to 9 on Thursdays, so couldn't fit in. Good place, couldn't sneak it on my phone in the middle of class, especially because it's a long class and it's photography, so we're sometimes outside doing things. Anyway, let's talk about the actual episode. The Good Place is kind of boring. Not the show. Not the show. Don't be confused. The place, the Good Place is kind of boring. It's oh, there's a door, but we couldn't get through it, and maybe I misheard, but she said that humans couldn't go through, so maybe if Janet or Michael tried to attempt, maybe they would be worse, because it's oh, there's a demon and then someone who works in the bad place, so take them back. It'll electrocute you. And then with Eleanor, it was just making her lockpicks all glittery. One thing that I noticed at the very beginning, it's so they were okay, don't let anybody else come through, and then she exploded it. Wouldn't that make it easier for them to come through? Because the hole would be wider. I don't know. Just my first thought was, oh yeah, they don't have the door that they have to go through. They just kind of get spit out into the office itself. So, And then also, this is the second time that The Good Place has made the "what's heaven gonna do? Turn away refugees? These are supposed to be good people" joke, the exact same wording and stuff. But unlike that they use this place to shoot porn joke, it's better because, first of all, more relevant, and second of all, it's not in the same episode, and they didn't build up to it in the same way. So, yeah, a nice reference. And one super minor thing that kind of annoyed me that we'll probably see in the extended edition of the episode is when Michael picked up the phone, it just cuts to him on the phone. We didn't get to see him pick it up. Maybe I was writing notes or something when it happened, but I'm pretty sure he was okay, interesting, and then it just cut to him on the phone. So, I don't know, it's such a small thing that doesn't matter, but I noticed it, and it was ooh. That's gonna irk me every time I think about that, but I'm probably gonna forget about it the second I finish this video. So take that as you will. A big complaint, a literally nothing complaint. It's somewhere in there. Also, Jason was getting better and more nice, which I guess he's not the worst person. He did go on that spending spree of giving random people in Florida money. So he's not he was the worst person on the team, but he's getting better, and it's nice seeing him actually improve. And speaking of which, Tahani was also getting better because she was wanting Janet and Jason to feel happier, not specifically for Tahani. Sure, I'm sure she was oh yes, this will make me seem such a better person than I was. This is making me so good. But also just making two other people happy. It's yeah, look at them. They're she's working at it. They're all becoming better people, and it's nice seeing that progression. It's such a good feeling, watching it and be yes, I am noticing their efforts. The characters might not. Some of the characters might not acknowledge or notice it, but it's nice being able to see it and be yeah, I appreciate you. You're doing good. I see you. It's such a good feeling, and I love the show, and it's very inspiring. Can't wait for the semester. I'm gonna be yeah. Hello, I am the best I've ever been. Time to be super nice and amazing, and all my friends are so good, they deserve that. So I'm just gonna be yeah, you're great. It's in heart guns or something. I don't know. Death did his part. That was such a cute, funny thing, and it's oh, we're dead now, and it's oh, such a clever thing. It's they happen to be married. They happen to literally die, and so they brought it up. It's oh, Death did his part. It's part of wedding vow. So it's I don't know. It's just I thought that was a very clever joke. And also, at the end, while I was crying, they were crying, we were all crying, but they were Tahani and Janet had platonic I love yous, and I was yes, platonic I love yous. I love them. It's so good. It's like, yes, every single time. And I've noticed it a lot in the last like year of media. I never noticed it before, but like it sprung up pretty relatively recently. And so just seeing like put on like I love yous, it's like, yes, yes, that's so valid and good. Yeah. And then seeing like Jason like come in and just start crying. It's like, yeah, we're just all like an emotional group of people. We're an emotional soul squad, and it's just like so much fun to just see these characters interact. And then like I was getting emotional at like the Eleanor and Chidi stuff because they were like, oh yes, I love you and I'm the happiest I've ever been. And it's like, oh, and it's like it doesn't matter where we are because we're together, even though they happen to be in heaven. So it's like whatever, take that as you will. But I believed Chidi when he said that, and he seemed so much more confident. Another person getting better. He seems so much more confident. Like he wasn't like, oh, what are the ethical ramifications of popping this bottle? Like he was for a little bit, but then she was like, oh yes, this is what it's for. He's like, screw it, let's open it up. And it's like, oh my gosh, he's getting better, and all these characters are getting so much better. This is a good show. This is a good show, and I'm super interested in like what could happen next. Like they're going to IHOP. I don't like to see the judge, but like I don't know how they're gonna get out of this one. They've already like pissed her off multiple times, so it's like it's so exciting. It's like, whoa. I know I say this like every single week, but like we're on a roller coaster or a train and there's no track. We're just going, and it's like, oh, okay, we're buckle in, everyone, and it's just so much fun. And all the Good Place people were so good and bland, and it's like that's what they were going for, right? Like, oh, they have to do all of these things where it doesn't even it feels artificial. Like that person saying all the good things about Michael, it feels less like them saying good things about Michael and them being able to tell what Michael's thinking and just saying it out to him. Because it's like, it's heaven. We know what your favorite smell is, so we know the things that you are insecure about. So we're gonna alleviate those insecurities, which I know is false because otherwise they would have been like, oh, you're a demon. And also it shows like their like racism against bad place demons and stuff. So it's like even Good Place people are not like perfect. They're not like the best of the best. So I just thought that was like an interesting note, and I'm wondering if we're going to touch upon that because they're like, oh, demons, every single one is bad, or if they're kind of like writing in because it's like, oh, demons are like bad, except for Michael and Janet, even though Janet's not technically a demon, but whatever. We can get into that later. Good show. Good show. It's so good. I can't wait for the next episode. Something about cheating a knife? I don't know. Anyway, there's only like 2 episodes left of the season, right? Like this is 10. Then there's 11, 12, which would technically make 13 because of the 2-parter at the beginning. So we're coming across the end, and I have no idea what they can do. I had no clue. No clue what they can do to leave us off on a season cliffhanger. But I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see whatever happens, you know? Anyway, I can't wait to go to IHOP next and probably make some sort of other bigger reference now that next week we have an episode that takes place at an IHOP, and I'm interested in see how that looks. If it's just like a literal IHOP, or if they're going to be like, oh, it's an IHOP, but the humans are like, oh, we were expecting a restaurant, but it's actually like just a literal hole or something. Like, we're just hanging out. There's a black hole. We're all floating around Janet Boyd-esque with all like the chairs and tables floating around, and we're just sitting down. But also it's like, that sounds pretty heavy VFX wise. But also they did the whole Janet episode last time, so I don't know. They go as far as they want. That is the Book of Doug's discussion. It's a good episode. It's a good episode, and I love the show, and it's a good episode and a continuous trend of a good season 3. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time for the next episode. But bye, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be as good as you can be. Just try. Just try. Try to be a good person.